Jomana Bersachi, in her interview with Ahmed Salam of Lebanon, their economy minister, here's the quote from your story. Lebanon, we feel there is a lot of flexibility in the past 24 hours from Hezbollah's side. Discuss that, Ethan. Is there a Hezbollah that Mr. Netanyahu can speak to?
Hi, Tom. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure, in fact, I mean, this is this bizarre relationship between the government in Lebanon and Hezbollah, right? Which is that in the country of Lebanon, the government is less powerful than the militia of Hezbollah. So while he says that, we have also heard nothing official from Hezbollah about desiring to move forward with this ceasefire. And there's another fact, of course, which is that for 8 or 9 days, Israel has been pummeling Hezbollah, first with those booby-trapped pagers and walkie-talkies, and then killing off a bunch of its top people, and then bombing the hell out of a lot of its launchers, a couple of thousand spots. So it may be that Hezbollah is in the mood to talk, and conversely, it looks like Israel, feeling on the horse, is not in the mood to talk.
Ethan, the Prime Minister of Israel is making his way to New York to address the UN tomorrow, and we can talk a bit about that and the postponement of that trip. But let me ask you first, if he meets with another world leader while he's here, and that person says to him, what is the overall strategy? You talk about the explosive devices baked into these walkie-talkies and pagers, the bombardments we've seen since then. What is the answer from the Netanyahu administration about sort of where this leads to, or what the broader military strategy is?
So their view is that these militias, like Hamas and Hezbollah, only respond to force. In the case of Hezbollah, don't forget, in 2006, they fought a war. And after the war was over, UN Resolution 1701 asserted that Hezbollah would disarm and move 25 to 30 kilometers away from the border with Israel. It was unanimously accepted. They didn't disarm. They didn't move back. In fact, they now have 150 to 200,000 missiles underground, and they are right up against the border. So Israel would say, Netanyahu would say, and on October 8th, we had no quarrel with what was happening in Lebanon because of what was happening with Hamas in Gaza. Hezbollah joined in the fight and continued to pummel us, and now our goal is to get them back and to make it so painful for them that they cry uncle and move back voluntarily. That's what he would say. There's plenty of reasons to think that won't work, but that's what he would say.
Ethan, this is a prime minister who knows how to give a speech. He can command an audience, yes. And we're going to get one tomorrow in the General Assembly building on the east side of Manhattan. Mm-hmm. He'll be fulminating. Do you expect a defensive speech? Do you expect something different? What are we anticipating we'll hear from the Prime Minister in New York tomorrow?
I think we'll hear from him once again that Iran, the head of the octopus, as Israel views it, has ruined the region. It has undermined the states of Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen, and replaced the governments in those countries with militias that are at spec and call. Whether that's exactly true, we can discuss, but that's what he'll say. Right. And that this is a dress rehearsal for the rest of the world, that Iran is in cahoots with Russia, China, and North Korea, and Israel is holding them back.